Hello Interworld and welcome to my gameplay of Murdered Soul Suspect. So, I've played this game before, but I decided to do a documented gameplay, I suppose, of the game. One thing I like about this game is that if you're just a bystander watching it, it actually plays a lot like a movie. The same like LA Noire, and it has a bit of a scare factor, same like Alan Wake, but not as scary. So yeah, we see the intro movie, I suppose. Quite cool, really. Have a look into his immediate past.
Grow up on the streets, you start thinking you're invincible. Nothing can touch you. You never really lose. Go to arrest some freak, find out you aren't as invincible as you thought.
What kind of name is Ronan? That kid stole my wallet!
I like this as we go, as his life flashes before his eyes, basically. And it explains all the tattoos that he's got on his body. What story there is behind some of them.
Ronan O'Connor, you're under arrest for the assault and battery of Vincent Coulter.
Guilty on 2 counts of grand theft auto.
On the indictment of burglary.
He's a capoeira.
Grand larceny and assault with a deadly weapon.
Let me take
So typical. Love turns him around.
I can't have my sister marrying some bum, right?
I do.
Hell yeah, I do. No, Juliet. Stay with
Shame. Lost the love of his life. The one that turned it around.
No, stay with me. Stay with me.
I think that's cool.
Your family wore felonies like badges of honor. Now you think this new badge covers all that up?
And you get that one policeman that actually knows about Ronan's past.
You need to slow down, man. Right? This is crazy. If I didn't know better. Say you actually want to die.
Turn around. You're under arrest. How the hell did I survive that? Stay where you are, dirtbag. I'm coming back up. You have the right to remain silent.
This first part is quite funny. And now we get taught how to use the controls. By the way, if you didn't know, I'm using an Xbox 360. I would expect him to be more broken after a fall like that. I mean, like, seriously.
Knob ain't even moving, it's stuck. Watch it, lady.
And that is the society we live in today. People see bad things happen and don't do anything about it. Sad truth.
No.
And then he discovers he's actually not alive. In the more literal sense of the word. released as like the last bits
I can
for
fix this.
anyone.
If I just get back in my body, then maybe I'll wake up. Come on. Someone had to hear that glass shatter.
Come face to face with your killer. That's my kind of bad guy. Make sure your nemesis, enemy, whatever, is dead. Not hope and not just hope that your nemesis fell out the window and that he's actually not really nemesis, but yeah, I can't there he's actually a ghost. This for me is what took a lot of the scare factor away, because you are already a ghost, so yeah. It's basically how my mind works. If I was alive and I could see ghosts, it would be a different story. But because I'm a ghost and I see a lot of other ghosts, it's not that scary. I really was expecting a scarier movie. Game, sorry. And now we're heading into the light.
Ronan? Ronan?
Julia!
I can't believe I found you.
Oh my God. Julia. I thought I'd never see you again.
You look good.
Never looked better. God, I've missed you.
I would give anything to be there with you. For us to be together again. But
What? No. Oh, no, not again. Not you. If you're not here, where are you?
the other side of the bridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Where you are is a prison. Or a bridge. It all depends on how you see it. Either way, where you are isn't safe. Do you hear me? We need to get you across the bridge. We need to move on.
Move on. Is that where you are?
Don't worry
Now
about
we
it.
discover we have basically
Something
unfinished
about your life
business.
isn't finished yet.
Which, like, seriously, duh.
We don't have much time. Think.
Because if
What about your
we
life feels
didn't
unresolved?
have unfinished business and we
Figure
actually
that
headed into
out.
the light, the game would be
Go.
over before it even began.
Julia, you left me once and it destroyed me. Please, please don't leave me again.
We'll see each other again, love. Just save yourself.
No, Julia! Don't leave me, Julia! Damn it!
Hello? There's a man in the street outside the Regal Apartments bleeding. He's been shot. Send an ambulance.
He's not breathing.
My friend says he's not breathing.
I can't feel a
Now we
pulse.
see people have discovered our
There's
body.
broken glass everywhere and
They're
a lot of
actually
blood.
calling 911.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'll stay on the line until help arrives.
Hey, man. Can you hear me?
You'll see as I play that I don't really speak to anybody or any ghost unless it's necessary or part of the game
Lady,
or needed
please.
in the gameplay. Because I've played this game before and I found out that speaking to everybody is not that important and it just makes the game longer, and I am not for that.
Hey, you!
So I just speak to who I need to
can you hear me?
and get the hell out of
Come back.
there. Now we follow the creepy ghost girl.
Hey, why did you run?
Now we talk to the creepy
It gets
ghost girl.
old, giving counsel to the new ones. Don't take it personal.
Running through walls, making things appear. You look like you've been here a while. You must know how this place works then.
Works? This place isn't hard to understand. Figure out your gifts, and maybe you won't get trapped here.
What do you mean?
The reason why I say this game plays like a movie is because there's a hell of a lot of talking in this game.
They become powers here.
I would have skipped right through it, but I thought, no, since I'm recording the gameplay, I have to play all these cutscenes and stuff.
Manipulating the more fragile of ghostly objects to appear or disappear.
Strengths become abilities. Huh. Door just hit
And
me,
more
but I'm
dialogue.
passing through other stuff. What is it with this place? I thought I'd be able to walk through everything.
We can't enter the buildings the people of Salem have consecrated. Save through an opening. An open door or a window. But once inside, walls and doors hold no power over us. You'll know the ghostly objects we can't pass through by their blue glow. It will all seem logical in due time.
And more dialogue.
Looks like you've been here a while.
Me? I'm just someone like you. But hear me when I say this is no playground. You can rob yourself of your future, or others can do it for you.
No, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. How could I rob my own future?
You're here to resolve something. You don't resolve it, you don't leave. Don't worry, that's pretty common.
Common?
That's crazy.
What do you mean others can steal my future?
Demons. They were once like us, but lost themselves. They can never move on now, and exist only to consume those lingering here. Those like us.
I getcha.
Yay, the speaking is mostly over. If my voice sounds husky, it's because I'm
I need to
basically
figure
sick.
out who killed me and stop him. That's the way I can get out of here.
Well, best of luck to you.
Wait, there's more I need to know.
And here we discover what evil we might face in the
I know
game's
what's waiting
future.
around the corner.
Weird.
Now we go back. Nothing is there to collect just yet. So we move on to our crime scene.
Seeing your own body lying on the street. It's like looking in a mirror you don't want to see but can't turn away from. And that's when you realize you no longer know which one's real.
How
Which is
weird
a
would it be to
reflection.
be a ghost at your own crime scene?
Yeah, great idea, Baxter. Tamper with the evidence.
Seriously, dude? Seriously?
Backup. Who needs backup? You shouldn't have tried to be one of us. Man, you were one dumb son of a bitch. Sir?
Hey, Baxter, hey! Hey, just get back to taking them statements. Come on.
Yeah, I'm the stupid one.
This is not your scene, Lieutenant. Pay your respects and move on, please.
Yeah. Maybe it's not my scene. But it is my case. Tomorrow it'll be my case. And the next day. Until we catch her. You do well to remember that, Sergeant.
Look, I'm just following Captain's orders here. You know the procedure when a family member is... Yeah, well. Take all the time you need, LT.
I lost count of the times I wished you were dead. You do me a favor, con man. Tell Julie I miss her.
She knows, Rex. She knows.
I need to find my killer's trail before it goes cold.
Yay, the investigation starts now.
See what they've learned.
Did you see the man in the hood?
I saw him. He killed that man in the street.
I see. Look at all these people.
It'd be nice to know what they're talking about.
I gotta see if they found any leads that I don't already know about.
Clues here, gotta tell me.
I'm kind of a stickler for collecting everything, even if it's not pertinent towards actually solving that particular conundrum, I should say. So yeah, I'm a stickler for that. And I like getting things right the first time. Now yeah, I made a boopsie. Because I needed to make her think about the killer, but I didn't actually have the killer clue to make her think about him. So then I was actually gonna edit this part out, that whole part out, but then I realized, you know what? Screw that ish. Now we get to eavesdrop.
Yeah. Crazy. Ronan, unbelievable.
I don't get it. What was he even doing here?
Asking for it. A witness called in saying he saw the bell killer enter a building. Ronan responds.
Don't you just wish you could be a fly in the wall? Sometimes in real life.
Tried to see if he could make him sprout angel wings. And then bam, 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 bam. 7 to the chest. Point blank.
You really have no idea when to quit, do you, Baxter?
Ever take a look at those tattoos of his? All that gangland prison crap? He was more criminal than cop.
This Baxter dude really does not like Ronan. Now we got the clue, now we can influence this woman. Yay!
Yeah, I saw it. That man in the hood.
Imagine if you had that ability.
Looking up at the top apartment on the 4th floor, I think.
We are now finished with our crime scene investigation.
What was it?
Now we need to find a way into the building.
Up there must have some clues. So that's my way in. That's closed. Fantastic. Here's my chance. I just need to follow Stewart into the building.
Now that we just saw is a demon. You will encounter them later in this level. The boiler I just collected is one of a few in this apartment, and it then unlocks a story basically to do with the apartment, which is kind of cool.
What's lost is my
These
body.
side missions are also quite cool, where you try and help other lost souls so that they can move on.
Better if I knew where my body was. Are you a detective or something? You might be my only hope.
Yeah, I'm a detective. Any idea who did it? That might lead us to your body.
I know they were old people, and I know they lived in this apartment building. Other than that, everything is hazy. But I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Sounds like you do need a detective. I'll see what I can find out from any older residents of the building.
We will encounter quite a few side missions. It's quite cool to pick up a few collectibles along the way. And then we start our first side mission. Pick up a few clues for the mysterious murder side case. And then we try and influence him to find what he knows. Ghostly way of interrogation.
Paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep. Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
It's actually quite hectic.
Finally, some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwood Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped.
Funny, eh?
Now we can finally sleep.
You know what it feels like to fall asleep on the road. And we pick up our last clue. And then we put everything together, which is only 3 of them. And we solve this one.
Looks like Grace couldn't take the girls partying anymore.
I'm just go to the next one just to make sure there's nothing here. Then we go back to the little girl just to tell her where her body is.
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwood Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh, well, why'd they do it?
The parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. They were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
And she goes on. And so do we. Pick up another boiler. Need 4 more. Those little scribblings on the floor normally lead you to a wall drawing like this one. There's this creepy, spooky ghost girl draws on the walls.
hell did they come back? Did I do that? Hey, hey! Come back!
Those notes aren't for you.
Great.
Freaky ass ghost girl.
Looks like some sort of code or something. Alright, well, I made it up to the 4th floor before the police cart away the evidence.
Now let's go exploring for some collectibles. Which is the only reason you're going to the apartments, really. Nothing here. Oh wait, sorry, boiler. I don't bother possessing them because their thoughts are kind of boring. And we get our first ghost drawing. Now we come face to face with our first demon. Not a floor demon, a normal demon. Kind of scary. Now we use these. I hate this because now it's the whole time. And continue, and continue. Now we surf from hiding spot to hiding spot to get away from this demon. Seriously, guy? Can go. Go away. And there he goes back to his post. Check where he is. Yeah, he's back turned towards us. So we can go and execute him. Oh, this is simple button push. There we go. To the next level. Nothing there. Sorry that it keeps hacking, so. Can see that there's two demons in there, and they're basically not facing our way. They screech like that whenever you appear there, and hopefully they don't see you. So now all we do is just wait until the opportune moment. I could go in the apartments and start looking for stuff, but I'd rather get rid of them first, so that I know if I do happen to stumble into the hallway, I don't have to worry about them. And a bottom push. When they're so far away, they can't really sense you, so you don't have to be in a hiding spot. Now we can go get him. And now we can go pick up the collectibles. Nothing on that wall. No hiding spots. Creepy ghost. Nothing in the wardrobe. Creepy hiding spots. And boiler. We just need so much more. And there's something on the wall. Another drawing. Next apartment. Oh, did I have the next apartment? Oh yes, that was the second one. Sometimes my brain just don't work. And we on the 4th floor.
Okay, folks, I need you to keep.
We need one more boiler.
You Broyles, you seen that little girl that lives here? If she turns up, you come find me. Got it?
Baxter looking for the girl. Now we're in the place where I fought my killer and lost.
Damn it.
What do you expect to do with a gun in the afterlife? Like seriously, how are you gonna use it?
What was the killer doing here in the first place? What did I miss?
Now we need clues, and we need 14 of them. And believe me, I will find all 14. These are quite cool because it's like lasting memories or like type of a thing. The last thing the killer did in that spot type of a thing. Quite cool. More clues, yay! And we have our last boiler. Now we can watch the movie.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old, rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel
There's quite a few of these short stories within the game, and they're really quite cool. They remind me a lot of creepypastas, which I am totally addicted to at the moment. Like, seriously. my day can't function without a creepypasta. And more clues. Don't you like to collect everything?
I don't know how this will end.
I'm a stickler for
The killer
achievements.
is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
Killer came to look for her. And looking for more clues. So now, before we can get the next bit of clues, we need to actually answer the question. Why was the killer here? He was looking for her.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
And then I have a look coming. Don't do watch so. You never go in without backup. And then she escapes.
So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
Now we need to make him move his hand.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
while?
of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
Now we know where she's going.
Out the window. Gunned me down in the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
And there you have it. Next up, the church. Join me next time.
know it won't kill me, but
just
I
do
still
it.
hate heights.